Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Voice of an Angel. I know I really haven't posted any videos this last week, last month, last year. I've just been so busy with work and just trying to do a normal life because honestly I was addicted to YouTube. And that's that. So, to pass the time, I started reading. And I just wanted to share some of my books with you. There is this one book that I hate because it's like all fact and it's just like utter. I just want to shoot myself. It's called You Just Don't Understand Women and Men in Conversation. They give you examples, they tell you what's going on, but I don't know why it's a number one seller. I mean, women really know this stuff. It's not like we don't. It's like guys with their papers in the morning. Like, you should know not to bother them. I mean, I highlighted stuff, but it's like a whole paragraph, you know? It's nothing that you can really... Well, there's stuff in there that you can learn from, but most of it is common sense. But I did read like 5 or 6 books last year, and about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of those books are by Wendy Roberts, which I randomly picked up this book from a dollar store and started reading it. And of course, I don't make anything easy, and I did not know it was part of a series. And this is the second book in the series, and I had to buy all the books. So these are amazing. There's 2 other ones, I think. But they're ebooks. Let me see if they're still on my phone. Come on, come on. Blum, blum, blum. Stupid Kindle app. Okay. Girl. Okay. Dead Sweet. Drop Dead Beauty. Is that this one? Okay. So, the last book recently came out in this this series. It's called Drop Dead Beauty. Right here. So, this was 1, 2, 3, and then 4, which I couldn't put these down. Normally it takes me like 2 weeks to get through one of these. It took me like a week for each, which is pretty impressive for someone who doesn't really read. And so I really like the author, Wendy, and I bought Grounds to Kill by Wendy Roberts, which was what? I guess is another 300 pages. And then I also bought Dating Can Be Deadly, which her books are like about paranormal people, like people who have gifts, people who can be like clairvoyant, or people who can talk to the dead and have romantic interests, which I like. And I didn't know that until I started reading it. So, highly recommended. I think I might read these again, but I have a good memory, so I don't know, maybe. Then I was like, okay, well, I read like 5 books in a year. I'm gonna top that, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 books that I'm reading, well, going to read. Another author that we all know is Nicholas Sparks. The Choice. I picked this book up, I think, in the airport when I was going to back west to Arizona, and I was like, I love this book. I couldn't put it down. I finished it in under a week. It was a great book. Told you about this one. I recently bought this guy. It's called Toehold. It's about Toehold, Alaska, where a population's 200 and average temperature's 5 degrees Fahrenheit. It's just about people who live on their own and how their lifestyle is. And I thought it would be pretty cool for $1 just to read, you know. I also have Deborah Tannins, You Just Don't Understand. It's an okay book. It's just fact, and it's kind of boring. It's not what I like to read, so that's that. It's like a textbook pretty much. Then I got this guy at the dollar store as well. It's called Sleepless. It's about the world having it says struck by waves of chaos, carried in a tide of insomnia, plague of sleeplessness. So people are living lives and they can't sleep. They're awake all the time. They're not dying, they're just doing whatever. So people are killing each other and all that nice stuff. And I thought it would be nice to read something about like something original, like someone who actually had their own idea, they went with it, and they published it. They have a quote from Stephen King: "Authentically great, a runaway freight train that feels like a combination of William Burroughs and James Ellroy." So, from that point, because I love Stephen King, I got the book. Haven't read it yet, but I'm gonna read it, honestly. What I'm reading right now is Thomas Harris, The Red Dragon, meet Hannibal Lecter for the first time. As you can tell, I kind of upgraded my reading level, and I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt for it because I read so slow. These prints are really, really small, and I work a lot right now. It's like a busy season, so it's really hard. I've been on this book for almost a week, and I only got to like chapter 15, and that's disappointing for me. I didn't know this was part of a series, but thank God this is the first one in the series. Finally, something worked in my favor, and I got on Amazon and got the other books. So after this doohickey, it's called Hannibal. I don't know what it's really about yet. And then Silence of the Lambs. And then after that is Hannibal Rising, which all of these, I think, are motion pictures. And, you know, those are the best books because they translate them into movies, and then you can watch the movie later on. It's like, dang, they didn't have that in there. So, this is my goal is to finish these guys and those 4. I also have a Stephen King book. It's called Misery. I started reading it, and I'm only on page 35. And I've had this guy for like so long, and it just needs to be read. And so I could just put it on the shelf and say, I read this. Excuse me. I was thinking about like maybe starting a book club on here. You know, like give everyone an assignment, and then we could read it all together, and then we could talk about it, and I could make a video about it, and then you can like conversate about it. But hey, that's up to you. And hey, he switched publishers in the end. I guess they were giving him a crap deal. If you have any suggestions for books, just let me know in the comments below. I hope I didn't really talk your ear off. I'm sorry. I haven't really made a vlog in a long time. Hope you liked the video, and I will see y'all later.